Good morning, good morning. I'll be right back. Coach Fred, good morning, good morning. How's it going? All right, let's get it. Market's open. Casino is open. Thank you, Fred. Good luck to you too, man. All right, so let me get my bearings here. Check to see what we got for news. Ooh, Trump speaking at 5 o'clock tonight. 10 a.m. we have JOLTS job openings. We also have, I believe we have earnings by Google tonight. Yeah, Google. So Google earnings. AMD. After when the market closes, it's gonna be pretty crazy. But yeah, just 10 o'clock JOLTS job openings. It's the only thing we really got to worry about. A couple speakers at 11, but know why it always gets rid of my VWAP. Traded a little bit last night. Ended up getting stopped out on that little 10-point 1-to-1. Ended up popping in another trade. Up $136 on these master accounts. Not a whole lot, but NQ's pushing up here. Also got a Apex 100K static account that I'm working on. I got rebuild. I forgot about it. Pushing up towards the highs here. The kind of like it was still in that gap from yesterday. So we're just kind of like been messing around right in the middle of it all night. So I'll just be looking for like $100 on this My Funded Future account. Just lock in the payout. Still pushing highs here. So we headed at 21,500. See if we get a little scalp off the 500. That was a quick little 5-point scalp. So you see that my fund future account is locked in, $100. Timestamp that. Still pushing the highs. Kind of parabolic at this point. There's a little psych level bounce right there at 500. Dropping below the 21,500 now. Initially had a pretty good bounce off it, so now we're coming back down. Possibly try for a retest of the first 5-minute candle. Hey Dylan, how's it going? Good morning. Still pushing up here. It's pretty parabolic at this point. We're into that gap here on the 15-minute chart. Eric Lake, how's it going? Good morning. How's it going? Made one little trade this morning already. Just a little quick $100 for the My Funded Future account. See right here. It was this little 5-point scalp off from the 21,500. This account is got very little drawdown, so left after the 2 payouts. So trading Forex, awesome. I've never traded Forex in my life. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, no, I know a lot of people use it for sure, or trade it. Hey, Black Beauty Machine, how's it going? Yeah, for me, yeah, futures is all I need, for sure. You can, just gotta pick an instrument. I don't care if you're trading Tesla, just stick with it. You can make money. I know a lot of people that just trade Tesla. Pick something. Pick something, come up with an edge, and do it. We do have news at 10 a.m. in about 15 minutes. Got a new 15-minute candle opening up here. See what we can get. Yeah, for sure, Eric. Yeah. It's about reading those patterns, right? Right, no spreads, yeah. Yeah, I've never looked at currencies or Forex. But I know you crush it with the yen, Black Beauty. Kind of consolidating right here around 21,500. See if we can break above that 2120, 520. Maybe get more of this gap here on the 15-minute chart. Might be a good target. I just do have the micros pulled up again this morning on these Bulenox accounts. My cursed Bulenox accounts. Kind of compressing here, still at the 21,500. Ain't nothing for me yet. It's kind of like a coin flip right now. Some nice big drops in the overnight. Dang. You going short off 525? I'm actually thinking long right now, personally, but you do you. But if you've been fading me on stream, then you've been making money, so. I haven't been doing too well on stream.
Order filled.
I'm gonna try it. Try long here. See if we can get some continuation up. Just 2 micros. That's a nice push up through. 30. Nice solid 10 points there. There's a nice push up there. There's about 20 points there. I'm taking that off. A little 20 point scalperoonie. I don't know why 20 points is a scalp, but when you trade in micros, it feels like a scalp. Good exit there, immediately pulled back. Just write that down for my timestamp. I've been forgetting to write down my trades, because if you guys have been following me for a while, I like to timestamp them in my comments at the end of the day if I have time. And I've been forgetting to write them down, so I have to go back and rewatch my stream and figure out when I took the trades. Oh, thanks, Fred. Yeah. Nice little 20-pointer. J Money, what's happening? So yeah, so that's about 25 points so far on stream we've taken. So guys, I locked in yesterday. I ended the stream, the afternoon sesh, and I was down 500 bucks in my Take Profit Pro account. So I was just like, oh, I have no daily payouts. And I ended up hopping in. So I have a $600 personal daily loss limit. Well, I didn't hit the daily loss limit, so I kept trading it. And I ended up hopping in a long right here. Just after the at 4 o'clock close. Ended up hopping in a long here. Took it for what, 900 bucks. And put me $400 into profit. And so after the commissions, I ended up withdrawing 340 bucks yesterday out of the Take Profit Pro account. So I got my wallet up this week, 552 bucks on the Take Profit Pro. So not bad. You would have got smoked on that trade, yeah. That's all right, man. I kind of feel like I wish I would have I should have stuck with the trade now, but it's alright. We'll look for another one. We got news coming out in 6-7 minutes. But Dylan, this is all I was looking at on that momentum. We put in that inside bar there, and I looked for just a little momentum scalp above it. And so once we broke, you saw it just shoot right up instantly. So that's all I was looking at. And the trend was kind of bullish, and put in this little inside bar, and then it was kind of consolidating, and then I just took a break above it. That's all I was doing. That was my thinking. So yeah, I did say earlier I am working on a Apex. Man, I cannot think this morning. Evaluation. This is a static account, so and I ended up getting rebuild on it, and so I'm working on it on the side here. Yeah, it's static, but you don't get much drawdown. I think initially you only get like $600 in drawdown. Yeah, pretty much, Dylan. That's exactly what I was doing. So we get the Buellanox accounts up $200 each, so not bad. Yeah, I started the day down 200. So a little $400 swing. Yeah, I could work on this evaluation, or I'm gonna work on buy funded futures. I locked in $100 on that account. So I'm just gonna try to slow grind that one back up with fingers crossed, because there isn't much drawdown left on it. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this evaluation on Apex, and if I see a nice setup with the Take Profit Pro account, we'll see if we can get another daily payout. At this point, this account owes me practically nothing. So but yeah, Fred, yes, static. This is actually a static account. It's that 100K static. And I messed around with it last month, and I didn't pass it. But actually, I've had an Apex static account before. Never got a payout on it, but I've actually had a funded account with them way back. Oh boy, what's happening? Good morning. How you doing, Owl Boy? So this would have been a good trade to stay in. Lately, yesterday, I was holding on to trades and then getting stopped out for break even or a loss. So it's probably playing with my psychology a little bit today. I ended up getting out for like 20 something points, but my normal strategy is like a 30-point stop, and then I'm looking for like 50-60 points. And it looks like we pretty much, it's 46 points so far. So this is just kind of like hindsight, just like for my journal. So that would have been like my normal take profit would have been like right here at 582-ish. So I'm just kind of seeing if we would have got there. It pretty much looks like we're going to get there. Hey Cube, good morning. Caught a few longs out, boy. Yeah, me too. Actually took a play off the 21,500 for a little scalp for the My Funded Futures. And then we just took a break above the 520 for like 20 or so points, 21 points. But yeah, Cube, how you doing, Cube? I think you said you locked in last night. I think you said, Cube. Oh, you had a good trade last night. Or maybe that was the night before. I don't know. I thought you said something in the Discord. No trades yet? No. Right, yeah. I was actually thinking about the retests. Like if we were coming back down. But on the 5-minute. So there's the news. Little red folder news, 10 a.m. Definitely would have got that 60 points. Oh, yep. Okay, Cube. Yeah, so on your evaluation. That's cool. We have up 500 on this evaluation, this Apex evaluation. Right now. So we've got a surge up here at 21,600 and it's rejecting off it. But we're pretty much parabolic at this point. So we don't see any breaks of the previous 5-minute candle yet. So we're just stair-stepping up. So we peaked above yesterday's high. And we're coming back down. Yep, nice little reaction for the JOLTS report. So I'm watching CL on my other chart too. CL burned me bad yesterday. That was what put me in the hole so bad with CL. I went in a little bit too heavy on CL. Paid the price. We got stopped out for close to 400 bucks. So that put me in the hole big time. But we ended up digging ourselves out of the hole. I ended up digging myself out of the hole yesterday and finished green on everything. So, but yeah, that kind of sucked. The NASDAQ trading was pretty good, and then CL I went in just with one contract, but it was like a 36 tick stop or something like that. So that one hurt. Carlos, what's going on? Good morning. Oh, you hit DLL last night. Ah, sucks, man. Top step slip. You guys are ready for 0-day J today. I'll be tuning in. I got my alt account locked in, I think. Yesterday I was trying to chat with it and it wouldn't work. It's my alt account. Still parabolic here, still pushing up. No reason to look for a short at this point. Or try to fade this. Do have a lot of aftermarket news today. Trump speaking and Google earnings for the NASDAQ, so should be quite interesting. The Asia market should be pretty lit, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, Carlos, I remember that. We got that flash crash and you lost those funded accounts. Yeah, man, that sucks. It couldn't have just went the other way. You know? Yeah, man, that's so unfortunate. I'm gonna try a little long on CL on this evaluation. See what happens. It's just on that static evaluation. Be nice to pass it, but I got rebuild for it, and I don't know. I got all my other Apex accounts on my Quan Tower, so this one's over on Trade-of-8, which, whatever. Still got 2,500 drawdown on Tradeify. Nice. Yeah, my funded future account, I took that as 2 payouts, and then I hit like practically daily loss limit after, and where is it? I only got 553 left drawdown on it. So I'm just like kind of scalping my way out of it. Just looking for like 5-10 points on the my funded futures. Got the CL trade going on. We'll see what happens. Eval only. Put in this nice little consolidation here, and been pretty bullish all morning. So let's see if we can get some continuation up. I don't even know what I need to pass this. Apex. $2,000. I need 2,000 to pass it. But it is static. But you only start with 625 bucks. What time is 0 Day J gonna be on Top Step TV? Does anyone know? Eastern time. I think he said like 2 o'clock or something, but I don't know for sure. Not sure, Owlboy. Yeah, I think he said 2 o'clock Eastern or 3 o'clock Eastern, somewhere in the afternoon. I know that, but CL's like watching paint dry sometimes. Check over the NASDAQ. NASDAQ's just going parabolic. So we had a nice entry here off of this little flat top inside bar. Momentum trade. Took it for 20 points. Now it's just running without us, but hey, hindsight. ES is continuing to push as well. So almost got this Tradeify payout locked in. Almost there. I'm over the buffer. Just got to get the consistency down and trade it for 2 more days. 3 more days actually. But it's almost there. No pressure. So we are getting that push up a CL. I just need to get above this wick here. Definitely had some sort of rejection off to 73. Hopefully you don't keep rejecting off this level and then come back in range and kind of whip me out, which it could happen. Anyone trade CL in the chat? I don't do much CL trading, but I mean NASDAQ's my baby, but I trade YM and NASDAQ and CL. Geez, YM's really doing nothing today. Look at that. It's just bar-coded. Like the first 30 minutes just barcoded back and forth. That's just nasty. All right, CL, pop that top for me. Yesterday I took CL in a funded account. Today I'm taking it in an evaluation. So far it's looking pretty good. Yesterday it stopped us out real quick for, yeah, 380 bucks. I think was exactly what it was. Today it's looking decent right now. Of course. Got to get it through that 73 though. Should see a little pop. There we go. And oh, come on. Just give me a pop here. That's it. That's all it's got. Just a little bit more. I don't want to be too greedy here, but CL that is 80 bucks, but might just take it off. Hopefully I don't regret not taking that off there, but what do I like about trading CL? I just have a little strategy it's a little mechanical strategy here. Between 10 and 11. I actually stole it from another trader. It's just an inside bar strategy between 10 and 11 Eastern. And I just kind of look for like a 1-to-1. I stole it from Trader Rob. I'll actually show you guys. I give him full credit. It's a nice little strat, a little mechanical strat. This guy right here, Trader Rob. He also has a Discord too. Oh, I hope I wasn't a dick for a tick there. Yeah, he started posting all his trades on Discord, and I saw that one day, and I love mechanical trades, so I love looking for that stuff. So I'll show you his stats. So this is oil session 2, and so he ended up picking up 73 ticks in oil session 2, and he just trades one mini. You can see like January week 3 wasn't that good, but it's pretty consistent. No, like break even week 1 January, lost some money, 130 bucks, but yeah. If you guys want to know anything about it, it's just Yeah, you can just check out his YouTube, Trader Rob. But yeah, it's a cool little strat. He has a gold one too. I don't really like it. Here we go. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna have to take it off. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna take it right off there. 230 bucks. Let's see if it tags it. So what time was that trade? 9:19. CL trade. I couldn't be a dick for a tick right there. To be honest with you, I'm not really used to watching CL much. You know, I spend most of my time watching the NASDAQ, obviously. It's got a little bit of a pullback here on NASDAQ, down to 618. Looks like a nice little bear trap. Shot right back up. This is one of those Dr. David Paul entries. Place your entries where others place your stops. So you can see like a bunch of people like ended up going long just below this prior bar. And then just trap a bunch of bears looking for a scalp down. And it shot right back up. So yeah, nice little start to this static account, 717 bucks, which brings my total drawdown to 1,342. Looks like it would have gotten our full TP. Maybe. It's not like, yeah, would have got a full TP right there. Should have held a little bit, but that's alright. Don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Helps me out, helps out the channel. Lets people know I exist. So I'm thinking about doing a lot more afternoon streams as opposed to the mornings. Or maybe just both, maybe just doing both, but starting to consolidate a little bit up here between the 650s, 640s. Starting to get a little bit of that consolidation here. Stock Tiger, good morning. How's it going? How'd your overnight session go? You were still on. I went to bed. I think you're a few hours behind me. So I went to bed at midnight and you were still on. Starting to get a little bit of a pullback. Just made a nice little trade, Stock Tiger on CL. Oh man, yeah. Trying to short. Yeah, we've been parabolic this morning so far. We hopped in a long little momentum here for 20 points, just above the 520s. Initially, I was looking for a retest back here at 930s. We never got there, and then ended up going long here for 21 points or so. And then I also took like a 5-point scalp bounce off the 21,500 just on the MyFunded futures to lock in that $100. And then we just took a CL trade long. Went in long here, got out right here. Still running. But just 3 trades so far this morning. 3 for 3. I think yesterday I was like 0 for 4. But I found yesterday's price action a little bit tricky. I don't know about anyone else. I don't know. I felt it was just, I wasn't feeling it. It's like even if I'm looking at it in hindsight, it just looks like this is just a mess to me. I'm surprised we actually made money yesterday, to be honest with you. This is very just a choppy mess. I like yesterday's or Sunday night's overnight much better. I'm looking at the price action over here than yesterday's New York. Kind of crazy. Anyways, back to it. So we're definitely consolidating up here, 640s. Very bullish right now, very bullish. Got the opening range being set in like 3-4 minutes. So let's wait to see what we can get off that. J Stores, what's happening? Thanks, Doc Tiger. Yeah. Yesterday was a little rough. I overtraded for sure. Ended up digging myself out of a hole and getting green. So trying not to do that today. Starting off pretty good. Don't want to overtrade. Haven't made a trade on my Take Profit Pro account yet, or the trade iffies. But how's it going, J Stores? How you doing today, man? You guys ready for 0 day this afternoon on Top Step? Should be pretty funny. I think we're gonna get Tame J though, but we'll see. We're gonna be in the chat egging them on, so. One trade so far, yeah. We've been pretty much, we took a long on NASDAQ, but it's just been parabolic right now, so it's my style of trading. Obviously, I do go for momentum type plays like I did here, but I really like back and forth. That's kind of like, that's what I really like. So when we go back and forth, this is just straight up pretty much. So hey, corporate J. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, professional J. I think so too. I don't blame him though. I think it's cool that he's going on. I mean, to promote, it's gonna be really good for his channel. It's gonna give his channel a lot of exposure, so good for him. I don't think I could ever go on Top Step TV. I'd be so nervous. I get nervous in front of you guys. I'd I'd be so freaking nervous going on there. I wouldn't be able to sleep for like days. I'm such an introvert. It's crazy. That's what I get for living in the woods up here in Maine. I don't get out much. Yeah, for sure. That's kind of how I feel right now. Getting a little bit of a pullback here. Put in a little inside bar. So we're just kind of consolidating. Don't know if we're just going to consolidate here for our next leg up, or if we're actually going to break the 620s and come back down. I was looking at something earlier. What was I looking at? Yeah, I was looking at the 30-minute chart here. We're getting into this. This is that big dump that we had. So we're cutting into these. If you look at a TPO chart, this would be like single prints on the 30-minute chart. And we tend to fill those after a while. Like very rarely does the market ever leave the single prints like that. So if you want to call them single prints or fair value gaps, whatever, it's all the same thing. But yeah, just from me learning TPO charts, it's, you know, I call them single prints. Yeah, for sure, JSTORs, yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, he's gonna definitely get some subs off it. Yeah, that could shake up the market, JSTORs. Fed speaker Bostic, 11. Starting to get a bit of a pullback here. Put in 2 consecutive inside bars. Nice scalp off the second one. Could have got a nice 10 points off it. I gotta be careful what counts I trade here. Put this over here. Keep this one there. This one I haven't traded. This one I haven't traded. This one I'll put over here. I don't want to accidentally like see an entry and try to hop in real quick and then click it on the wrong account, which I have done many times. Feels like we want to break the top, don't it? You'd love to see a 100-point drop. Yeah. It kind of looks like your long cube on YM. Yeah, YM's been tough today. But definitely kind of got a little bit of a grind up going. So good luck on that. But yeah, the first 30 minutes was just complete shit show, really. I mean, it's just barcoded. Hopefully the market just don't go dead now. So initial balance is set now. It's right at the high, 663.50. See if we can break above that. Pretty good range today, about the same as yesterday, actually. 260 points or so. And yesterday we had a 250 point opening range, so I believe. Don't quote me. My memory's not too good. Pop-ups. Oh yeah, I didn't know you traded YM Cube. I haven't been trading YM much. ES is just hovering around the initial balance high here. Putting in a lot of volume right here. Just kind of battling it out. Just want to see if I can pull something up. I need a bigger desk. I can't even see the bottom of my computer because of this laptop. Let's see here. Just trying to pull up something. Trade of 8 here. Well. I guess I can't. I was trying to pull up the TPO chart for off trade of 8, and I thought I could do it with the Take Profit Pro, but it says I need a subscription, so I wanted to start looking at that a lot more. Oh really, Cube? That's awesome. YM has been, yeah. NQ's whip, yeah. NQ's tough. It's like riding the bull. I'm addicted to it though. So we're just consolidating here. We're just kind of just getting choppy right now. It's just bouncing back and forth. Hopefully it doesn't do that till 11 o'clock. Where Bostic's supposed to speak, Fed speaker. So there we go. Looks like we're gonna pop the highs here. Yep, there's the pop. Might try for a little retest. Let's see how many points we get up above. I'd like to see at least 10 plus points above to go for a retest of the initial balance. Let's try it. This is just on an eval. Let's try a little retest. Bounce. See if we can get tagged in. There we're tagged in there. I usually try to go for like 10 points, but it's a nice little initial reaction off it. See if we can get that bounce 10 points. Little base hit play. Put my stop 10 points. A little 1-to-1. Bang, take profit. That was a little 10-point play. 22 ticks actually. So that was just a little initial balance retest play. So a little 1-to-1. So up 919 on this evaluation. Let me write that down. Four for four. Appreciate everyone tuning in today. I wish appreciate you guys using my code, my Apex code. I'm limited to my affiliates, so I'm pretty much stuck with the Apex and Beelnox. So the retest Dylan right here was the initial balance, and the initial balance is the first hour of the day, and I have it on an indicator just so I don't have to do it myself. It's called Tiki opening range on Trade of 8. So it just marks out the high and the low of the opening range. So that's the first hour of the day. So from 9:30 Eastern to 10:30 Eastern. And what I did right here, it busted above the top. And I like to see it go at least 10 plus points on the initial pop, and then I look for the retest. So, and then I put my entry on the retest, and then I just look for a little 10-point pop. So it was just a little base hit play, and then I put a 10-point stop loss. So it worked out really good. We actually didn't even get barely any drawdown at all. So yeah, it's just some of those little mechanical type plays I do sometimes. pulling that back down below the initial balance now. I know some people do it, Dylan. I know some people do it with the 1 minute chart, which you could have done. Probably could have got a little bit more of a sniper entry than the 5 minute chart. But either way, it worked. And I originally learned the initial balance from studying TPO charts. When I first got into futures, that's all I studied was TPO charts. I still have all these old notes and stuff. Time, price, opportunity. These are all from like 2021. Like what single prints are. Uptrends, buying tails, selling tails. Poor highs, poor lows. It's kind of funny. But for a while, I couldn't even. I didn't think I could trade without a TPO chart. Use the 5 minute, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just started using the 5 minute just because of Tom Hugard and Al Brooks, and I just never gotten away from it yet. I look at the 15 minute, the 30 minute, just to kind of look at the bigger picture sometimes, but people ask me how I scalp off from the 5 minute, and that's how I do it. I've tried looking at 1 minutes and scalping off it, and I just can't do it. If I took like a week or two and practice, I probably could do it, but right now this is working for me. So now we're below the initial balance. So if you know like anything about the markets, it's the way TPO charts work is that it's based off like the market's just one big auction. So the initial balance is usually where most of the price action was played throughout the morning. And the theory is that most of the time you stay within the initial balance for the day most of the time, unless you end up getting news events or you end up getting a trend day. So like where we peaked above it, we failed the auction, so it's a failed auction above 663. We've come back down below the initial balance high, and we're looking for more buyers down below it because this is where most of the business was, taking place. So that's just the whole time, price, opportunity theory. And if you were an ICT trader or whatever, this is probably like some sort of turtle soup play or something like that. But I don't know anything about that. I got nothing against it. I don't want any ICT people coming after me, but I just don't know anything about it. I just look at it. A lot of times they'll see the same thing as I am, and I'm just looking at it with a different theory or hypothesis or whatever. If that makes sense. So up nicely on this evaluation. Still pulling back here off the initial balance high. Coming right back down into this little consolidation area. But like now, like if we come back down into here and we start to, and we pump back up and get a nice close above the initial balance high, I would say that that's a pretty good bullish sign, and that we could go higher. But yeah, that's kind of how I play the initial balance. So yeah, we're just kind of consolidating now, right on the top here. I get myself into trouble sometimes when it's still pretty good moves, 10-point moves. I mean, I put it in 10s here and good 20, 30-point candles still, but I can get myself in trouble when if it starts chopping around the initial balance high or low. So down here, like if it was down here, I can get myself chopped up pretty bad. I've done it in the past. You kind of think, oh, it's gonna shoot up above it or it's gonna shoot down below it, and then it just ends up just chopping around it. I've been noticing that a lot lately. See what trades by Matt's doing. He's up 70 bucks. I get so many bots under my comments and my videos. It's crazy. SafePal wallet, USDT, OKX. At first, when I saw him, it said like, "Oh, thanks for the stream and thanks for the analysis and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. We got some people commenting under the videos," and then it's just nothing but bots. Trades by Matt's on. Nutty Bar's on. How's Nutty Bar doing today? Nutty Bar's up a little bit. He hasn't traded any. Oh, traded some of his Apex accounts. Oh, Nutty Bar's got Smokey Bear trades in his chat. If you guys listen to 0 Day J, you know who Smokey Bear is. Yeah, so Smokey Bear made 20 grand today on his top step, of course. Of course he did. So still coming down off the initial bounce high. But I think I'm going to call it there, guys. Pretty good trading this morning. I'm really happy with what we did. Went 4 for 4. Snagged 36 points out of the NQ. Grabbed 30 ticks off CL. So I'm going to end up timestamping them in the chat down below. Apex still 80% off, guys. Use code PINE. Help support the channel. I might pop on this afternoon. We'll see how the price action is. We'll see. I'm going to try to pop on more when there's not so many big time streamers on. Because I get it. I mean, these guys have been streaming forever, so I know, because I like to, I'm a fanboy of them too. But yeah, Belanox, 83% off still. Use code PINE. I really appreciate it, guys. Just help support the channel. Keeps me motivated to keep doing this. Green on the fundeds. Green on this evaluation. Haven't made a trade on Tradeify yet. Just took a daily payout on Take Profit Pro account, so I can still make a trade on that. So anyways, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Stay safe, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.